The topic of diverse assessment is one that becomes progressively more relevant to pedagogy as social media grows and makes the world a smaller place. 21st century learners are submerged in information and constantly consuming it. Learners in this age gain more knowledge from videos, advertisements, images, games, and music than from traditional written texts. Literacy is no longer limited to reading and writing, but also semiotic codes such as signs, symbols, and what the New London Group calls new literacies. This type of literacy is becoming more and more prevalent in the lives of students who are frequently plugged into social sites such as YouTube, Wikipedia, and Google, among others. Today's students write Facebook comments and text messages, which have overshadowed more traditional forms of communication, such as academic reading and writing. As this type of information becomes more relevant to students, pedagogy must engage this style to make education a meaningful experience to modern students. The issue lies in the sources of information within the 21st century revolving around a Web 2.0 philosophy of collective knowledge, like Wikipedia, while the education system relies on a Web 1.0 master of knowledge style information system, similar to an encyclopedia. Within our education system, students are given limited avenues of learning that are for the most part based on traditional styles of texts, where students read the text, interpret it, and present their knowledge in a traditional written form, usually an essay. The trouble with this method is that it favors those who excel in traditional styles of learning, giving them an advantage, while students with different learning styles, such as visual and kinesthetic learners, are disadvantaged. We live in a multimodal age, where images and videos are significant to a student's learning and must be incorporated to engage them. A student who excels in creating knowledge as a video or demonstrating understanding through a visual mode must be acknowledged and incorporated into the classroom. Although we are seeing more diverse class assignments which allow students to delve into audio, visual, and other modes of learning and presenting, it is still not enough. Students may take up the option of presenting their knowledge as a film or as a song, but they continue to see these multimodal choices only as enhancers to the traditional text, because that is where the assessment is moving. Final and diploma exams still consist of only traditional assessments, where students either read questions and answer them, or write an essay. It is a singular mode of learning that every student is assessed through. Having an understanding of the traditional text is important and necessary, but in an age where long textbooks are being replaced with quick how-to articles and YouTube video tutorials, it is key that we incorporate how they access knowledge in order to keep education relevant to them. New literacies should be used as primary texts, not just to enhance written texts. As teachers, we need to bring multimodality not just into practice, but into assessment too, for our students' benefit. As educators, we provide skills to our students that will allow them to succeed and aid them in gaining knowledge towards a brighter future. We also teach our students to be literate. As the world changes, ushering in new modes of texts and new types of literacy, we as teachers must incorporate that into our pedagogy, fulfilling our role as educators and providing our students with the skills required to be literate.